sex and marriage and sex. They said first comes marriage and next comes sex. They told me don't have sex until you say I do. Staying pure is everything I thought I knew. I'm saving myself till marriage, said the 10-year-old me. But that was before puberty and MTV, before R-rated movies and computer screens. That was before late nights with pretty girls, temptations and promises of a broken world. That was before whispers in my ear and tugging at my shirt, before I realized the pain, regret, and hurt. That's before I realized that sex is a tattoo. It only takes one night to leave its mark on you. That's before I realized that sex outside of marriage isn't pleasure. It's pressure with consequences that can't be measured, because suddenly you're not 100% you. You've given away a part of yourself and you've taken part of her too. And it doesn't stop there, because the ripples keep going, because you've damaged her future husband without him knowing. You fail to realize that she's something precious, worth being treasured. So you defile her body because of peer pressure. You're like, nah man, I'm just trying to get her number and have sex. But what happens a few months later when you get that text? I'm late is all that it says. So your palms turn sweaty, your face turns red. You're too young to be a father, you didn't want all this. A little bit of fun and now comes a kid? So you start looking for the rewind button, you wish you could go back. But if you did, you just end up with some other girl in the sack. Because sex is your God and you have to have it. And one girl's not enough because now you're an addict. Because when you see that girl at the store, what do you really see? A smile with a soul or a body that you have to meet. Because when that stranger walks by and you turn your head, you're saying with your eyes that she's not worth your respect. She's just a body for your pleasure, a fantasy for your mind. And if she isn't giving it up, then she's not worth your time. Beauty isn't in her personality, it's in her physical features. And if the curves aren't right, then why even meet her? See, a man is concerned with her goals, dreams, and future plans. A boy only thinks about how quick he can get in her pants. What, too real? I should tone it down a bit? I'd rather be real than keep a tight lip. You're like, yeah man, preach it. Tell them to respect us women. That's right. But you're probably the same girl who bought a ticket to see Magic Mike, paying money to see men degrade themselves by stripping. And you're the same girl who tells your boyfriend if he doesn't respect your body, he's tripping. See, the street goes both ways. It's not just the guys. In order to have respect, you gotta have respect in your own eyes. Complaining about guys not treating you like a lady while walking around with clothes so tight they belong on a baby. See, you gotta respect yourself or he never will. He'll just use you for your body until he gets his fill. Then it's on to the next with a booty and chest, because it was never about love. It was only about sex. Then you wake up and take a look at your history. You're overcome with regret. You feel filth and misery. So you jump in the shower and you scrub, but no amount of soap can make you feel clean enough, because you took the lie and you gave yourself away. You bought into a society that promotes 50 shades of gray. But your sins can be gone, they can be washed away, because Christ has been there all along with 50 shades of grace. You see, Jesus doesn't love you because of what you've done. He loves you for who you are, not what you become. He loves you because he is love, and love is all that he knows. He loves you despite your sin, your highs and your lows. So it doesn't matter what you've done, it doesn't matter where you've been. The good news is there's forgiveness in him. The past is the past and we can never get it back. But life is a marathon, not a 1-mile track. So you don't have to make a lap back to where you began. You can run to Jesus and take his hand. You can start a new race with a brand new life. One that doesn't start with sex. One that starts with Christ.